Hey, hello, folks, on a Sunday evening. I know it's Super Bowl time and nobody's going to watch this until after the Super Bowl, but whenever I've got the information here for you that will help you plan this week ahead and into next weekend. I'll start you off with a look at this morning's low temperatures because it overachieved in the cold. It was a little colder than expected this morning, but this will be the last cold morning for a while, as far as we can tell in our projections there. So this morning, 38 out of AX, 32 over at Esler Airport on the other side of Rapides Parish. You can look at some numbers in and around the area. Everybody I've got here on the map, but in the 30s somewhere. Winfield was close to a freeze, as well as the Concordia Parish Airport there. In town in Vidalia is 2 or 3 degrees higher than that. I think it's about 35, 36 there. Marksville, Bunkie, about 36, 38. And again, it will be a good bit warmer here for tonight. Let's check things out. Going into the Rapides Hospital, glad those folks got the cam back. We're seeing some clouds in and around the area, but I don't think they're going to produce any rain, not just yet. Going up into Natchez, likewise some clouds. This is high level stuff for the most part, maybe some upper mid-level stuff. Otherwise, the beautiful day today. Warmed up nicely after that chilly start. So I'll be talking about a new weather pattern for the new week ahead and what that means in the details. And after the 7-day, don't forget, I'm going to have some outlooks that, I don't know, you might like it, okay, if you're tired of winter. Okay, looking at the radar, you still see some control burns in and around the area. Now, I want to zoom in just a bit because I did hear a report of a possible wildfire up in Grant Parish near Pollock Cemetery Road. So let me go back, let's see, I'll go back, say 3 hours on that. We'll see if we see anything in this part of Grant Parish that might be a signature for a fire. And just if it's there, it's just too small really to show up. So anyway, if you're in that part of the parish, Grant Parish, then you might be aware of that. All right, let's go beyond this into the larger scale. Satellite and radar showing this is what we're seeing in the tower cams. You see this little twist right here, right over the middle of Baja. All right, and some clouds ahead of it. This is the next system that will affect us, not as significant as earlier anticipated, but I did keep some low-end rain chances to keep my forecast covered. The main energy back off to the west, all right, and that will have something to say about our forecast, I think, as we get toward the end of the period. So futurecast coming into Monday morning, there probably will be a fog issue in parts of the area, and so be aware of that. Slow down, be careful. Keep your headlights on low beam. No issues as you come back home during the PM hours, and then coming back into Tuesday morning. Likewise, we'll see some possible fog issues there as well. Let's go beyond the futurecast on a smaller scale. Go back to the larger scale where we see this little feature right here identified by the American GFS model. And I like its output today a little bit better than I talked to you about it yesterday. So let me just put this into motion and watch this feature here. You can see the twist associated with it. It's got a little misanalyzed there, though, as far as its forecast is concerned, but it still kind of got the right idea that feature will move, tracking it for you right there. And it kind of opens up. That's a term we say dampens. It dampens as it approaches us. It weakens as it approaches us. So I think some low-end rain chances is about all I can do with that. So I'll cut the rain chances back a little bit from some previous 7 days that you might have seen. But the big system's still off to the west. And let's see what happens to that after midweek. You can see that energy coming across the plains and Rockies and then setting up by Sunday morning well to the east of us, and another ridge setting up behind that, and a huge system off the west coast. So what this pattern does is as this energy passes through, notice that it didn't really dampen as it came through. It retained its intensity. It's kind of an energetic system too, and kind of still looking at maybe a little potential for severe weather with it, and hopefully we'll get a good rain. So 7-day AM fog next couple of mornings possible. Last cold morning was this morning. You can see these readings here way above where it should be, and then way above on the high temperatures. And rain chances Tuesday 10%, 20% into Wednesday. Another front comes through, cleans out Thursday pretty good. I didn't even put rain chances in there. Then Friday, in advance of the next system, we start to pick up a 30%. Gets a little better Friday night. Showers and thunderstorms coming into the forecast Saturday, and about a 50-50 shot of some showers lingering into Saturday night. So during that period, I'm optimistic that we may see early forecast are for a decent rain event here in central Louisiana for that. And then once it passes through Sunday, kind of cleans things up and it turns a little bit cooler behind that second front. There's, all right, don't go away. Got some outlooks for you. If you're tired of winter, you might like this. A large area of above normal temperatures here in central Louisiana. That means 43 low, 65 high is what we typically see. This forecast is saying that thermometers are going to be perhaps well above that during the February 16th through 22nd time period, below normal temps out west. And what about rainfall? Well, the same high pressure feature is going to keep rainfall down a bit. The wettest areas out west and up north, down this way, looks like we at least lean toward less rain than normal. And that's about 1 inch in a tenth here in central Louisiana. So this outlook says that most rain gauges probably won't catch what they normally would get during that week. Okay, that's it from me. Everything's back to normal tomorrow. Nick Mickels will be back with you in the morning. I'll be back in a PM.